Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is the Jamstack Incubation Engineering update. I have a few minor updates on the pipeline wizard / pages onboarding experience that I have focused on the last week. One, good news, the database change that was a predicate for what is coming next is finally merged. It took a lot longer than I had hoped for, but now it's done and there's just one MR left. And that's the one I've been working on this week. To recap, I'm currently working on making the pages onboarding experience easier. I've now finalized the setup experience for pages. So here's two bigger changes. One, I have added a checklist widget to the pipeline wizard and using that here to remind the user of our little quirk where we require the build files to be in a folder called public. Ultimately, I'd rather remove that requirement, but this is an MVC that requires the user to at least acknowledge the quirk and hopefully remove some of the frustration. Now, the second page hasn't changed. I'm entering my build steps. Only on the last page, I've removed the input for the branch name and instead using a rule with variables so it'll use the default branch automatically as a build target. This means that it only pushes to the default branch, no matter whether it's called main or master or whatever, will trigger a pages deploy. Previously, the user had to enter that branch name manually, which wasn't great. Now, let's commit this, and we'll now get an info that we're now waiting for the pipeline to finish. I already demoed this page the last time. This MR is at the moment still in draft mode, but rather advanced. There's a few tests that need repairing, and this is what I'll focus on for the rest of this week. Just one more thing I think I need to mention before wrapping up. Netlify just announced a major new feature for the Jamstack space, which is called edge functions. I'll give a more in-depth demo once I've tried it out, but here's my 2 cents. This is what I was going at by utilizing edge workers running Remix, SvelteKit, and Next.js on edge. Now the nice thing is all edge workers, be it Cloudflare, Fastly, or whatever, used to require their own adapters. With Netlify pushing the envelope using Deno, my first thought was, with Netlify's market reach, this will be a big step towards standardizing the worker API, solving one of the biggest mental obstacles I had in my mind when thinking about implementation. So I think this is really good news, but I'll let you know once I have tried the full thing for real. Now, this was the update for today. For the next 2 weeks, I'll be on CEO shadow rotation, so there will be no new updates until the week after that. I hope you won't miss me too much, but until then, goodbye, see you then.